Alright, another guide video for the hunt. We're gonna be going over the scavenger hunts. Uh, Pretty much all of them that I think is a scavenger hunt. I might skip some, but most of them should be in this video. I don't know how much there is. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, around 16, 15 games we're probably gonna go over for the scavenger hunts here. It will show everything, the route that I take, and yeah, there and some things have changed. Well, Barry is a bit different. The prison one, everything will be time stamped, and everything's already pre-recorded, so the video will be played in a little bit faster movement speed, just to save some time. The video, it's not gonna be 1 hour long, but it's gonna take a bit of time to get through everything. But everything's there, so let's get started with the first game. Whatever I choose here, let's see which one. Let's start off with Astro Renaissance. Let's build up the video. And this one you have to find 12 shards. So first things first, when you first join the game, you have to go ahead and press the go button, which is at the very start. So just press go at the menu, and this will teleport you to the event. So nothing too confusing there. Let's speed this video up a little bit so we can get past. Yeah, this video is 8 minutes. It took me 8 minutes to get this done. So uh, it's not that bad, to be honest with you. Let's just gotta make sure that you are sprinting around the map, and it will make things a lot faster. So, get through a dialogue here with Moonlight, and then we're gonna go into the 4 portals, and that will let us start off the hunt. All right. So, past this cutscene here, the hunt between realities. And we're going to go ahead into the first portal to the left of us. And that one is the button room. So we're going to click the 5 green buttons located here. So starting off in the room here, we're going to go behind this crate. Got to make sure your camera is in a good spot here, not blocked by a wall. Then we have one under this couch. Then we have one next to this counter, one behind this box, and another one is on the table across the map, right there in front of us, basically. Behind the I don't know what you call those, the tubes, the glass tubes. Then we're gonna head to the subway. We've got the one behind the wall in the hallway, and then there's 2 more in the subway, one on each end. So second one there, and then the third one is gonna be behind the boxes at the stairs that exit out the subway. Then we're gonna head to the next one, the one across from us, and this one is gonna be an obby one, but not really an obby because there's low gravity and there's sprinting. So make sure you hold down shift to sprint, and then just try to make it to the end by running fast. So it's very straightforward for this one. I think the butter one's a bit not complicated, but it takes some time there. But scavenger hunt it is technically a scavenger hunt, so there is that, I guess. So we're gonna pick up the one to the left and we go to the middle. Seems to be the faster route here. Just pick that up. And then the one on the right side is the one that is left for us to pick up. And it's pretty straightforward, this part. And we'll see how that goes. So there's that. And we have 6. We're halfway done. This badge here. And we're going to go ahead and head to the next portal. And we're going to go to this one, which is the vent one. So go to the door here. And we're going to go ahead into the vent. I got a little bit lost, but you're basically looking for the glowing vents. Basically, that's like your kind of your. I said it is right there to the left there, but I went past it. But that's fine. We're gonna end here, and there's gonna be one purple one over here, and we head to the end of this vent, and then it should be in the first path, which I took in this. And the one we missed was well, we could have got earlier, but I don't know I don't remember everything. But hey, it is just where this yellow vent is, and then you take a right, and it should be in here where this green vent glow we should see on the outside. And then we have the next one here, the last one, another like parkour-ish area. I'm gonna go ahead and climb to the top of this tower. So let's follow these pallets here. If you're sprinting in low gravity, just make sure you don't fall. Of course, to the top here. and then you pick the one there, and then there's 2 more, obviously, left. You can take the right path or left path, doesn't matter. We take the right path, and we go ahead and grab this one over here at this dock, I guess. And then the last one on the left behind that building structure or whatever. I don't know what that is. Whatever it's supposed to be. And that is the last one. Now, little cutscene here, and now we're going to fight the boss. The boss is only 2 attacks, but it's just trying to aim the gun at the right spot so you do damage to the boss. I don't know what happens if you die. I never died trying this, so I don't know if it resets the battle. So just try not to get hit too much. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I have no idea what would happen if you died. So you get the gun, equip your gun, right? And then you just gotta hit them 50 times, right? So you gotta somehow hit the middle of the chest, basically, and then jump when they float in the air. But you can also still shoot them in the air if you want to, and then just keep shooting them basically in the chest area. Now you can hit the boss while they're in the bottom area here, but you have to find the right angle. The angle is very steep, so you have to like aim like fully down. But at this one, we didn't get 1 hit here, but you can hit the boss. You'll see it. Oh, I do hit it eventually in one of the phases here. Just make sure, just keep trying to hit the as long as you hit it 1 time, the boss, like you have to hit the boss. Just don't move anymore. Just that's the spot you're hitting. Don't need to move anymore. But it's a bit tricky. It's like a little bit like around below their chest. It's like good enough most of the time. All right. So here again, we're up here at the top, and we're gonna go and try to hit the boss. We hit him 1 time here. Now we're hitting the boss. You see that the health is going down. We found the right angle. It's just aiming very close. Now we're almost done here, and we should be good to go pretty much. Couple more hits here. Try to get as much damage before they changed attacks, and I was able to attack the boss down there. There we go. And then enter the door, and then that is it. That is the first scavenger hunt and badge we earned from this video here. It's pretty simple stuff, to be honest. Okay, next up we have is Brookhaven. This one's very easy, but I mean, you're gonna go through all of them. So scavenger hunt. I'm gonna go ahead and touch the billboard next to this building over here, and then you just gotta go run around the map. They're in the same, should be in the same spots. You can equip a vehicle, or you can sprint around, either or, whatever works for you. Just gonna go and touch the eggs. 20 in total. I just went in a circle. I did miss 1, pretty much at the end, but we do get back to it eventually. The one I missed is actually right in the corner of this building, at the next to the red border, the red line, the red wall. The red wall is pretty much the outer bounds area. No egg spawn there, but the egg is behind me in that corner. I just didn't see it. But we got all 19 over here. We'll go obviously pick up the one at the end. But if you are listening to me speak, you can find it and go for it there at that point. Instead of watching the full video, you can get that one instead. So very simple, nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated with this event, this game. I think most people have this badge already. I would consider this one an easy badge to get from an easy video, but I decided to leave it for a scavenger hunt video because why not have more things in the video. I mean, there's a lot already in the video, will be in the video, so this is just some extra stuff, I guess. So we're almost at the end here at 17, 18, 19. The last one's all the ways that like I said, I just didn't see it, but we will get it in the video for sure. So heading down here, it's just straight ahead, and that will get you the last one for number 20 pretty much. There we go. Right, let's do a hard one here. We have steep steps. This one takes a bit of practice, but we have the full route here. You can talk to the NPC here to start up the quest. I don't really need to talk to him, but I would just make sure you do it, just in case. But I don't think you need to. So I'm gonna start off this run here. So this game, it takes some practice. Trust me. It's not like I could show the full route. I could show everything, but it just takes. You just gotta just get used to it of how the game works. I wasn't good at it when, or I'm still not good at it. But when I first did it on stream, it wasn't good when I did it. Um, but with some practice, and you just keep trying it, you can get it done for sure. Or you can ask for some help from other people. But this is pretty much how it usually the route is going like this, basically. Speed us up a little bit here, not too fast. So the first one is over here. You just gotta get past this area, and you gotta click on them, pretty much. So once you talk to them, then you have claim that the artifact has the first one at like, well, how many meters is that? 20 meters ish, like 15. They went ahead up here, basically, and we're gonna go ahead and climb up here. And we're gonna position our ladder, and you have to hit it sideways, which is how the game works. It seems to be like that. You want to do this here, sideways. Try to be as close as possible to it, like with your character, so you can like block it from not falling. And then you just want to, for me, I just push it to the left here, and then try to climb to the top, but not walk onto it. And yeah, go a little bit to the left, then just click on that, and there you go. Now, at this point, it gets easier. The beginning part is the hard part because it could fall. But the ladder here, if it falls, it disappears, but it respawns because it dies. The only issue here is you dying. So if the ladder dies, it's pretty much fine. It's pretty much just trial and error, and you're good to go. But this is the part here where we have the second artifact. So there's like a path to the that's not on the regular path, basically. So we're going to go ahead and now just walk over here and just head back to the main path. So we almost died there, so be careful of that. And maybe have some fast reflexes sometimes. So see, the ladder disappears. That's fine because it respawns. Because it's impossible to pick it up because it dies into the pit. That makes it a little bit easier. All right. So there is that. So just make sure you just keep doing this until then. Now, I let people go ahead of me, you know. But other than that, let them do their thing. I don't want to get in front of them, you know. Here's another sideways one here. Or we do front as well. I think. Oh no, I did sideways. No, sideways. But you can just do trial and error because, like I said, there's no risk. It's just you're the risk of dying, basically. If you die here, go back to the beginning. But if your ladder dies, it is not a big deal at all. All right. So here we're coming up to this part. Sideways here. Just try to make sure you line up correctly. Make sure it's stable. The ladder is stable. There's a move. And we're going to get to the third artifact here, which is going to be behind the rocks on this bottom floor here. Pick that up. The portal stabilizer. And we're now go ahead and get to the pretty much almost a checkpoint. There's one before a checkpoint. Or at the checkpoint, I guess. No, I know. One right before a checkpoint. That's right. Now these guys are in front of me, which, you know, a little bit annoying, but let them do their thing, you know. It's fine. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and just get along here. Ooh. I'm having trouble with that. Heading up here. Just lock it down. Nice and smooth, very slow. Sideways to get back past that gap. Drop the ladder. Waiting for them to finish. Pretty much watching them fail over and over again. I go up. It's my turn. Easy. It's my turn here. Make sure it's a good angle. If it falls, it should be fine. But that one's a bit risky for sure. This one, they took a bit too much time, so I just skipped this part eventually. Anyways, so my turn. So this one is a bit tricky, but you can do, don't want to fall off, obviously, but this doesn't work, obviously. So instead of doing that, we do this instead. Do the wall here, and this will work for sure. There we go. That makes it a little easier. And then now we're at the fourth artifact. So do this one, you can do it this diagonal here. And then we can go ahead and get the fourth artifact just over here to the right. And now we're going to head towards the checkpoint. You can go ahead and grab that real quick. So now he's 30 meters away, which this part honestly is the easiest part, I think, in my opinion. Out of the whole section of 100 meters, this one part, this 70-meter part, I don't know why, but there's nothing really tricky about this part. For the most, just how it is, it seems. I don't know why, but it just is, huh? So we head up here, and we're gonna just go down here, up here, and then we're gonna go diagonally here, or sideways, up here, up again, and then up again. There's no risk here except for you dying. That's just it. If your ladder falls, there's literally no risk because you're just gonna get respawned over and over again. There's no issue here. Just gotta make sure you get the right angle. Eventually, it will work. You know, it will stick. Just make sure your ladder is stable and then you just don't die from falling. This one we go like this, horizontally. We keep going up here. We're almost at a checkpoint. Up here, and then we're gonna go across here. Or we can actually just do this. Go from here, actually. That makes it a little bit easier. And then we're just gonna go up. We're almost at a checkpoint at 92. And then just up here. And here's a checkpoint. Click on it to get your checkpoint. And now we're gonna go and get the fifth and final artifact, which is just down here. So we're gonna go push a ladder here. And then we'll take the right path here. And if you fall, it's fine. It's a checkpoint. You have it already, which means that you're good to go. So we're going to go up here like this. And then it's a bit tricky here, but there's a way to do it. You can like fully hug it like that. And then this one works, but it's just something like that. Like something like this will work. Yeah. Climb this, climb that, and then there is the path all the way around, and it's the final artifact here. Then you click on the spawn symbol to go back to 0 meters, and then you can go ahead and get the checkpoint, or not checkpoint, get the artifact or get the badge from doing this basically, and then you're good to go. So that's it. I make it look simple, maybe, I don't know, but it is how it works, and can just copy the exact movements of how it was done, and all the artifact locations are there to watch and take those ones. Take this, but this one's one of the harder ones for sure. If there was a hardest badge video, it would be in this one. Okay, next one we have is War Tycoon. This one, it's a little bit scuffed on this one because the people are attacking me when I was trying to run around the map. So yeah, but you're gonna have to get at least a vehicle. I tried to buy a what do you call it? A plane, but I couldn't figure out how that worked. So I spin the win, and it gave me 1 million cash, which, I mean, it's more than enough to buy a vehicle. So if you have no progress in the game, to go ahead and play it normally and hope maybe you get some extra cash. I don't know if there's any codes for this game. I never checked, to be honest. usually to find codes in game, just type in the name of the game and then codes and then see if there's anything for that. But I spun 1,000,000 cash, which then let us speed run the base building. I don't know. I don't know how much you need to buy for a garage, but it's not that bad. I don't think you can get a car pretty easily, quickly. So here we're gonna buy a the thing here. So the garage is just like over here at the front, and he's gonna buy a vehicle from there, pretty much. So of course it's gonna vary of where we spawn initially. Where we're spawning to get the first crate here is at the bridge over here. I think that's the best point of interest. It's this like spiral looking bridge. There's a couple of them, but it's one of these sides. I don't know. It's pretty close to the capture point. So there's one outside here, and these are all the same locations. Every single spot has the same same spots for everybody, pretty much. So there's, let me just space up a little bit. Next one, we're just gonna draw around on the outer edge of it. And you can find that one on the outer edge as well. So there's this building here. This one has two, actually. I just didn't get the other one until later. But you can get this one with the broken helicopter. You go up the elevator, and there is one on the second floor. Like I said, sometimes, I just don't check. I know it's there, but it's whatever. Anyway, so now we're going to go ahead inside here. This building at the top. There's a couple around this building on the outside. Two on the outside, I think, and like two on second floor. I look, like I've said, I'm gonna get shot in here. I try to get around to the second one inside, but you have to go all the way around where the broken crash helicopter is inside the building and hit the second floor over there. But other than that, unfortunately, I think I get attacked here and I couldn't grab that one because people were just actually playing the game, sadly. So there is that. So I left the server to join a new server. It's the same place. So that it's much smaller, but even then I joined a server with two other people, and some guy still was actively looking for kills. If you're looking for kills in a 2-player, 3-player server, go join a full server. Why are you attacking people in a small server like this? What's the point? Literally crazy. I'm gonna tell you this already. All right, so now I'm gonna head back to the building that I was in earlier with the broken helicopter and head up to the second floor. Like I said, I just didn't do it earlier, but you could do this one earlier. Like I've said already many times, many times already. So now we're halfway done the scavenger hunt for this game, and now we're gonna go ahead and head to the next spot on the outer edge here. So there's gonna be one around here on top of the building. So just head upstairs. It's on one of the buildings on the outer edges of the map, basically. Now I could jump down, but then I would take fall damage. And fall damage in this game is pretty crazy. Of just dropping off a small heights, you take a lot of damage for some reason. They want to go ahead and head towards, not here yet, but eventually we'll head back to the middle. There's a building over here. Don't think is there one on here? I think so, yeah. There's one in here. And then my car's getting attacked, which is sick, I'll be honest with you. So one at the top of the roof here. And then I was like, okay, well, this guy's attacking me. So I head back down the building. This guy decides, you know what? He attacks me for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna just kill him, I guess. Don't know why. Anyways, now I have no car, so that's cool, right? So where the building, we were just in the same building we were just in. The construction, the under construction building here. There's gonna be one on the top of the building, and we'll be at number 8 here. And then there is one at the front of that building over there. I'm gonna walk towards it. And then the last one is outside one of the buildings. Like this building, middle building, which I forgot where it was, but we'll show you guys where we're headed. So from inside the building where the helicopter crashed, outside that entrance is the last one. And I die here because whatever, you know. Okay, next we have the Shindo Life. Shindo Life It's Scavengers Hunt. I made a video about it in the easy. It is easy because you don't do much work. People are farming this game, but the spots are random, but it's shared. So there's gonna be two other people in the server. You like teleport to the top of the screen and teleport to the event, and each of the eggs are randomly placed. Not random. There's set locations, but they're gonna be random each time. So they're not gonna be in the same spots, for everybody, basically. So each round will have different spots. Like for example, we just run around, right? You see, like for example, there's a spot here, right? And each area, well, like not saying every area has an egg, right? It's just there's a chance for each area to have at least one. There's more areas than eggs, basically. So best to tell you is that um, just check every area. And if somebody else picks up an egg, it counts for you as well. You just gotta you can double jump like twice, and this will let you get around faster, basically. Finding an egg like over here in the corner. You can see a little, you know, blue particle effect, right? And just gotta keep looking. Like each spot, it could spawn here, right? But it might not spawn. It might be in your server, but like, it's just random set spawns basically. So check every area that you go into, right? Look around in circles, basically. And this is like the last area in this map, and there is one for me here sometimes, right? So you got that one, right? And it could be there for you. It could not be there. It was like how many eggs? How many eggs? It was 10 eggs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Is it? Oh, it's 9 eggs. Wait, how much is that? I don't know. I'm counting correctly. It's 9 eggs. Yeah, 9, right? So there's gonna be more than 9 spots that could spawn, but they could spawn in those spots over and over again, basically. So yeah, there's that. This final it took me a while to find. For me, and this spot is where the house is, and it gets spawned in the corner over here. And when you do finish it, it does let you pick up these buffs, or not buffs, but what do you call it? These are like extra stuff for the game if you play the game a lot. So if you want to farm if you like to play this game, you can farm this. I mean, you probably knows already. You just farm this event over and over, and it will restart if you just stay in the same server and look for the same spots, and then be extra spots. So you can probably learn all the spots eventually and just farm it if you want to. And then another spot here inside the house as well, the greenhouse. It could spawn in there sometimes. Like for example, I wait for it to reset, right? I just okay. Let me wait here a little bit and see if I can find the same egg in the same spot. But the eggs are they rotate around. So look, it resets right here, and then look, I look for this spot here, but it wasn't here. But the bunny spawns when there is an egg nearby. So I was on the house, and there's an egg in the house. The bunny only spawned because I was near it, and so it was there. So it wasn't there last round, but it could spawn in there, and that's it for Channel Life basically. Okay, so we have Military Tycoon. This is kind of similar to the War Tycoon one. But if you have no progress in the game, then you gotta go ahead and get a flying vehicle, a helicopter preferably. It's easier to drive around, and they're not. I want to say there's more than 20 in total. So I spin the wheel here, just like the last game, and we get the best reward to get this fast, which is 500k basically. So we buy enough of the Tycoon with our luck here of getting a bunch of cash early on. We can go ahead and buy a plane for us. So I don't know how much percent that is, but you gotta do like the tutorial kind of thing. And then basically the best, I think it's best if join an empty server. So use the server list and join an empty server, because each base contains 2 crates. There are crates around the map, but I think it's just easier to just fly in a circle and just keep picking up the ones that are in each base. It's very simple like that. So we're going to go ahead and just keep buying until we get a flying vehicle or a helicopter or a plane. I don't know why I say flying vehicle, a plane, I guess. So this is the vehicle place. We don't want a car. We want a helicopter. So we're about it's about maybe like 40% of the Tycoon is until we can go ahead and get what we want. Basically, so as soon as we buy the M16, we can go ahead and buy the helipad. Now you can see about 40% of the game is done. And that's like about 80K, looks like, around there. So now we're gonna buy the helipad and we're gonna buy a helicopter and use that to fly around basically. So first things first, there are 2 crates always. Like I said, in each base, there's always 2 crates basically. So we're gonna go ahead and buy the helicopter for 10K, and then we're gonna fly around. It's not really a scavenger hunt. It's just you have to pick up 20 crates, and this is just how it is. It's not that they're in the same spots like everybody else, but you just fly around, and like I said, each base has 2. And you can just go and grab those and all that good stuff basically. So just fly around. I don't know if it'll show all 20. There's no point showing all 20. Like I said, they're very easy to spot from very far. They glow blue, and there's a lot of bases. You can see there's a leaderboard on the top right, and if each base has 2, and you need 20. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like there's over 10 bases. That's 20 right there. So if you can just go through every single base, just make sure. Like I said, join an empty server, and have less people in it, because some bases have anti-air and they'll just shoot you a helicopter. So you can't go to those bases that have defenses to destroy planes and all that stuff. So like, for example, this base over here has no anti-air, so we could just go inside of it and then just pick it up here pretty much. But we're safe here for sure. To save time here, skip ahead. Like I said, nothing's complicated here, just how it works for a scavenger hunt. Is over 20 anyway. So you go. Okay, we have the toilet tower defense 1. This one, not that bad as long as you know what to do, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and do it real quick. We got 15 eggs to find, and they all have hints to it, but of course the video's gonna show everything. So first egg's gonna be at spawn, and pick that up real quick. And then we're at the grass egg, which is straight ahead. Now I'm doing them in order, even though you can pick them up earlier or before the ones that I'm picking up. But just for it to be easy to follow along, we have the one at the endless here, and I'm going to head back to the spawn area. Now there's one right in front of us. We can pick that one up if we want to, the leaderboard egg. But we just going to go back and get the striped egg at the VIP area. Then we're going to go ahead and get the blue striped egg, which we just passed by earlier. Now we're going to go ahead and head to the trading plaza. Now I already did a trade with my main account a long time ago, but you do complete a trade in Trading Plaza. So I don't get to convince some guy to give you a trade, or I don't know, there needs to be anything in it. But other than that, you can probably just ask. Say okay. So this one you did say man face man 3 times in chat. So type it out and just copy and paste it pretty much. So just highlight it, copy paste. So let's do it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3, and you get the egg like that. Then we're going to go ahead and get the red building egg, which is next to this red building, as you can see here. Get that. Then we're going to go ahead and get the glass egg, which is the one before or after the halo egg. But since we're here, I'm not walking back. We get the halo egg like so. But we still have to head back anyways, so maybe getting the halo egg would be better, and then the glass egg, because we teleport anyways back to the lobby to get these last ones. These last ones are going to be inside the tower defense game or matches or maps, whatever they're called, and you just have to join it, wait for the timer to go down, and then the egg will spawn. The egg will not spawn until the timer goes down. So we're going to go to the desert one first and get that one done. So click on easy, doesn't matter which one, to be honest with you. And you have to wait, like I said, wait for the timer to go to 0. It's not going to spawn. So at wave 1, you can see it now. It's spawned in this area over here near the I don't know. Oh, it's not that hard. Anyways, we head back to the game, and instead of going to the toilet one, we're gonna go to Toilet Fortress. For this one first. This is the endless wave one, and it starts very fast. So as soon as you skip intermission, and we're gonna go with the egg should spawn now on top at the outside area. So where the octopus is behind it. We can just climb up this area over here, and then climb up the wall, and then up the volcano. And then we can grab the egg here, and I'm going to leave the game and go for the last one, the last 3. We're going to go to the easiest map. Make sure you equip some towers, and we're going to head to Toilet City. Toilet City has 1, but you have to kill 10 toilets for 1 egg, and every wave is a 10% chance to get a glitch egg. So here we have that at the toilet egg on there on the thing, and then once we kill 10 toilets, we get the other egg, as you can see here, the war egg. Now the other one is a 10% chance. Every time you finish a wave, you have a chance to get it to drop. So we got it pretty early on, or pretty fast, or lucky, I guess you could say. Just make sure you upgrade your towers or whatever, and you're all good to go there. So you can see here at wave 4, we got the egg. Luckily, our good luck here early on, and there we go, glitch egg. It's just random. You just get lucky and hope it happens. Pretty much. Head back, claim the thing, and then you're good to go. Okay, next scavenger hunt we have is spray paint. We make this a little bit faster because there's a lot of walking around and dialogue. So, very simple. We're gonna start off and talk to the hobo at the front. Basically, you should see a green cylinder showing you where to go. Talk to the hobo, and you have some dialogue to talk through and click on, pretty much. So we're gonna go ahead to the subway, and we're going to talk to the thief. And what you need to do is draw a certain amount. So just scribble some stuff. So you could probably do it down here, but I'll do it outside. Just scribble as much as you can. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It won't tell you how much you need or when you're done. Just do a lot, and then just head back to the sewer. And then you should, if you as long as you see a green cylinder, that means you're done and you're good to go, pretty much. So now we can go ahead and, I mean, maybe that's the portrait there. I mean, maybe it just automatically does it. I don't know. Nobody was down there for sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, so now we got the scavenger hunt here for the 9 paint cans or spray cans. So we're gonna go ahead and just walk around. So one in the subway, and I'm gonna head up the scaffolding here, up the building, and we're gonna get number 2. Then we're gonna head to the train yard to the right here, and there's gonna be one over here. Then we're gonna go up the ladder here for the roof ones, or actually before that we head into the factory looking area next to the hobo, and then we're gonna go up here, and there's gonna be one up here. Then take the boards across to the one at the top here, and then we have 3 more to go. There's gonna be one in the dumpster, and there's one in the garage there, but I got lost. But we would head to the sewers. It's pretty dark in here for some reason in this video. It's not that dark usually. And then I was like, okay, where's the last one? I kind of forgot already, but I remember that it's going to be in the garage. I just walked by it plenty of times. And there you go. That's all 9. Talk to the hobo, and then you are good to go, pretty much. Get the badge at the ends, and then you're, yeah, all good, you know? There we go. So next we have is Driving Empire. This one's kind of not a scavenger hunt. You have to pick up 30 eggs. There are more than 30 eggs in total. It's just much of a simpler game, but I'll put it in the video because, why not? It's nothing crazy, but other than that, it's just driving around, and then all the eggs are pretty straightforward. So yeah, and then once you get all 3 eggs, you're gonna go ahead and just race 3 times, which is just the highway races. So it's nothing complicated. I just put in the video. Why not? I consider a scavenger hunt kind of thing, but there are more than 30 in total, and they're pretty just in a straight line most of the time. Just to try not to go in circles. Try to always find a new road, and when you see an egg down the road, then just keep following that road. As long as you see an egg, as long as you see an egg, pretty much, then that's mainly a good way. Is okay, this is the way we're gonna go. As long as I see one, there should be another one in front of it. So just go down roads that you always see an egg. And that's how I did it, and that's how you should do it. So very quick, very simple. Pick a fast car, go to nitro and all that stuff. So keep going, and yeah, you're good to go, pretty much. And then once you're done, click on go to complete races and just do solo higher races. And higher races take like a minute or less. Like, I don't know how long, but just do it those 3 times in a row. Keep replaying the mission or the race, and then you just gotta you're good. That's it. And that's it. Get the badge like this. Get the badge. So complete, claim rewards, and then you're good. Okay, this one is also similar to Driving Empire. It's not a scavenger hunt. It's just collecting stuff technically. But the way this works is that you join this game and there's gonna be these, I don't know what these are called. They're called what? They are what is it? I don't know. We'll see what it's called once I pick one up real quick. What are these? Time shards. So there's 100 time shards, but they're not in set spawns. There's set spawns, but there's set amount that you can see at the same time. So you're not gonna see 100 around the map. You'll see like maybe like 10, and every time you pick up one time shard, a new one spawns in a new set spawn basically. So you have to keep picking them up and then go to areas that you haven't been in a while, and there should be a lot there. Basically, it's probably more than 10 in this around the map, obviously, but just keep running around. You can press E to dash with your energy you have, and just keep running around. Obviously, I didn't even pick up 100 for this video. I just picked up whatever just for showcasing this. But just keep running around basically, and it's kind of a grind, kind of a it is what it is. But yeah, it just gotta just keep running around in circles, and eventually you'll get some that you. Oh, it wasn't in this area. This popped up now. It's brand new kind of thing. Like I head back to spawn basically, and then it's like this wasn't here earlier. Like that's just how it works pretty much. So just gotta keep running around in circles, and then you'll get all 100 eventually for the most part. You would think, yeah. So that's it for Sonic 1. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, that's just how it is how it's portrayed. Pretty much. We head back to spawn here, and there's one here. This wasn't here earlier, as you can tell. So there you go. Okay, we have Live Together RP. This one's kind of cool. I like the idea of this egg hunt, scavenger hunt look kind of thing, but it's very easy to do. All the eggs are going to be in the park only. You gotta use the app to take a selfie with the eggs, pretty much. And then I thought the eggs weren't random. They seem random, but maybe I miss when I first did it. I kind of don't really remember where they were. I remember there's always one in the well. It doesn't have to be in the picture. It does technically, but it's like a range kind of thing. As long as you have it, you point it in that general direction where the egg is, then you're gonna find all of the 10 eggs basically. So very simple. Run around the park. Nothing's really like hidden. I think it's pretty straightforward for this one. And I think this one's pretty short and it's good and it's easy. So I would put this in the easy badge video, but I say this for the scavenger hunt video basically. So there is that pretty much. So just take pictures, and they're all around the park, playground, and all that stuff. So just make sure you aim the camera, and then take the picture. Press the back button when you're ready to take a picture, and yeah, you are good to go. And here's the last one that I found. And that's it. Badge got. Berry. To your surprise, to everyone's surprise, for some reason, this one annoyed me a lot when it first came out, but they decided to nerf it. I don't know why, but they decided to do it. It took 10 minutes to get it done, which, I mean, it's not that long to finish, but for some reason, they decided to make it only last a minute. So I don't know what's the idea or why, but the nerf on this is crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. So all we do is just gonna head to the first area, just so we get past everything. Usually the donut usually there, but it's not there anymore. So just get to the first area of the game with the police guard, or the security guard, or prison guard. I guess that's what they're called in this instance. Pick up the wrench, and there you go. We're pretty much almost done with this part. Now here are all 10 donuts. Unless they're server side, I don't think so. It should be client side. But all we do is just pick up the 10 in this small room here, and then that's pretty much It's been nerfed pretty badly on stage 4. So there is that, I guess. I don't know why, but there you go. Easy peasy. 50 seconds. Okay, so we're in Dress and Impress. I wouldn't say it's a scavenger hunt, but you gotta collect 20 bunnies. So the way it works is that you have to wait for it to be the dressing, like dressing up for the competition, and then pick up 20 bunnies, basically. But the one thing to remember or to know is that uh, you can't leave the game. So as soon as you pick up 20, you have to wait for the next round. If you leave the game, I think your progress resets. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. You just run around this area and pick up the 20. And there's only 4 spots the bunny can be, but the bunny runs around. So it can spawn in the VIP area, but eventually it comes out of the VIP area. It can spawn in the left area over here, but it can come towards you, towards the middle area. Then there's also the spot in the hairdresser area on the left here, that little room. You can spawn there. You can also spawn on the right side of this where I am right now, behind this wall, basically. So it's not like it's hard or anything. It's just annoying because you have to wait in the game for one round and then wait again. It's a lot of waiting for this one, but it's pretty. It's not a scavenger hunt, but I consider as anything you pick up stuff, picking up stuff. It's pretty much kind of like that, I guess. I don't know, but other than that, it's part of it. And I didn't finish this because I didn't care that much. So here we have a fun one: driving or car dealership tycoon. This one, it's a big scavenger hunt. The one thing I will say of how to really do this one correctly is going to be pretty much um going doing the perimeter first, and then doing the middle streets. And then if you get lost, you have to use the hint. So don't use the hints at the beginning. You don't need to. They're pretty straightforward on the outer edges, basically. Um, and yeah, so I start off across from the police station. That's where am I starting for this one. And then we're just gonna drop out the car and pick these up, basically. So I'm gonna speed this up because it's pretty long, but it's very. It looks difficult and maybe time consuming, but it's very straightforward when going for these bunnies, basically. So all you do is just run around and pick up the bunnies. Uh, so like I said, I'm on the outer edge of the map and making sure we're picking up. As I know it's pretty fast. I don't know. I don't want to. It was videos really going for so long already, well, almost an hour. I thought it was gonna be an hour, but I guess so. You know. And there are signs that tells you there are no bunnies in this direction, so don't go too far out. But I mean, you're not gonna go that far anyways, like I've said already. So you're just gonna take the outer perimeter first, go in a circle all the way back to the police station, basically, and just keep going in the circle. You should see them all like on the sidewalks, basically, and then take we're at the bank here, and then we're gonna go on the edge here, and this is the corner of the map, basically 13 we've picked up already, and just keep going, and we're almost back where we were. We almost looped all the way around. Now we're gonna head inside. We have the parking lot, then behind this building, the museum bar, whatever this is. Then we're heading back to the middle where the leaderboards are. There's gonna be one there in front of the leaderboards. Then we're gonna go down the street here, and there's one next to this tree. And then we're gonna take a left here, and then under this, well, almost under this bridge. And then there's one on the jump ramp here. So it's gonna walk and pick that up. Right. And then we're gonna go and take a right here. And we're gonna go up almost to the bridge. So right before this bridge, there's one on the bridge, one right before the bridge. And then there is gonna be 4 more left. And there is one at the police station, which I didn't get. And then we're gonna go and try to use the hints, basically. So from the police station, not that far from the police station, there is one there. And the last one, this one took me. This was my last one. When I streamed it as well. So I don't know why this one's like the hardest one for some reason. But past this blue bridge here, we're gonna go past that, and then it's gonna be in this basically right where the bridge is at the end there. So that's your point of interest for the last one is just where that bridge jump is the last one there for us. I know I made a video about this already, but the ERLC it's a scavenger hunt. Very easy to do this one. You just find the 3 egg tokens. So we're gonna speed this up really quickly because it's I already made a video about this, but it's the same footage anyways. Just want to reuse it. Why not? So we're gonna spawn in and we're gonna go and grab a car, and we're gonna go towards the yellow exclamation mark, pretty much, and pick up the first riddle. Basically, drive as best as possible. Drive whatever you want, and we're gonna go and pick up the riddle real quick here. And we're gonna go and head towards the hospital. I'm gonna speed this up even faster because this is it's taking a long time making this video here, you know. So we're gonna head towards the hospital, which is not that far from here, and we're gonna head to this second surgery room here and pick up the token. Then we're gonna head outside the hospital, and just the building across from us, which is not that far from here. We're gonna go ahead in front of the building and pick up the token next to it, and then we're gonna head to the power plant, which is not that far from here. Take a left, and then across the bridge we have the power plant, and then that's it. There's just the 3 tokens, and we're good to go for that. And I think that's pretty much it. I know the Warrior Cat is scavenger hunt, but I already made a video. I had sent up the EL, whatever the emergency response went, same thing basically. But I just didn't decide to. I won't include it for this one. But you just find 3 eggs, which are just randomly spawned in like the cave and stuff. So nothing too complicated for that one. Other than that, that is it pretty much at the moment. That is scavenger hunt. I might make more videos for us to like so we'll do probably medium and then probably do hard in the coming days or something like that. I don't know, but other than that, that's it. It should be everything, and hopefully I didn't mess up too much. But there it is.